Need for Speed Mobile, a brand new mobile entry to the series that actually isn't just on mobile apparently. The map is very much inspired by Need for Speed Heat with some additions like we've seen in previous Chinese versions of Need for Speed with some insanity sprinkled in. Now, this is not being developed by Criterion, who works specifically on Need for Speed Unbound right now, and again, in the future, more Need for Speed games. This game is being created by Tencent or Timmy. They've worked on games like Pokemon Unite, Call of Duty Mobile, and PUBG Army Attack. What is worth noting though is it is being published by EA. But I'm personally curious, who is throwing all of this money? Anyway, with the backstory out of the way, the game launched in China on the 11th this month. But I say that's just in China. But the question is, will it come to the rest of the world? And I can confirm, yes, it totally will. Okay, so is it playable in the rest of the world now? To that I say a little bit, not really.
How about a race?
How about a race indeed? Just like an Android user, I decided to download the APK and of course check it out. Now, I'm running it on a Pixel Fold. That's worth noting. But I did notice that since the last time we actually played this, clearly there is some English talking conversation in here. Now, the quality of it, that's debatable, but I did want to demonstrate and show you exactly what this is all about. English!
You'd better watch out in the next race.
Maybe a little bit corny, but it's English nonetheless.
What a bummer. You're gonna lose tomorrow. See ya, kid.
Race is cancelled. In your cars now. Stay safe.
Man, he always took his door off. She doesn't seem in much of a rush, does she?
Step on it. Go.
Oh, here we go, here we go. Boost, 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 boost. Get away from these baboons. Oh my god. Oh my god. The cops are genuinely kind of brutal. I'm getting Need for Speed rivals from these cops. I don't know about you. I totally just crashed there. It's not showing the cutscene.
You're really something.
This is not the game I was expecting. There we go. We got the cutscene this time. That was close.
You're really something.
Look. It's Heat Bay, as they call it. I see a Heat Bay.
This is Heat Bay. It'll be the stage for your success.
And then it takes us to this screen right here. Now, I have tried, but no matter how much I try, there's even a guest mode, it just doesn't do anything. It will not progress. I tried logging into the account. Right now, it just doesn't work. But that's a good kind of sign considering that previously you needed a WeChat account. And I paid some lady in China to get access to it. So then the question is, when can we expect it? And I may already know. Turns out we should expect it incredibly soon, in the next few months. That's the idea of the rollout. From what I know, it was supposed to kind of be all at once or very close to, but it got delayed a little bit. Now, once again, this is thanks to Crowned and also NFS Slide. These people have been showing us some stuff that I cannot comprehend. Now, you might notice that this looks ridiculously high quality. Well, that would probably be because, if you have a scroll down, this is on PC. Yes, Need for Speed Mobile on PC. And something that's even crazier in a lot of people's eyes is that Toyota is in the game. So that means Toyota China is better than Toyota UK. It's just how it is. Now, this is not the first time they developed a PC version of the game. I'm not going to get super excited about it because there is a chance that it will be China only to start with. But that to me elevates it. Like, I'm actually more interested now that I can play on PC. Watchful Wolf posted this, and this is the PC version of Call of Duty Mobile, another game that Tencent worked on, specifically Timmy Studios. It's a genuine native PC version that you're playing. Look, you can see on the side of the screen. Those are keyboard and mouse inputs. That just kind of changes everything to me because I don't generally play mobile games, so this elevates it hugely. Now, next up, they showed a customization trailer recently. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it because, oh my god, This SLS AMG, it's like, oh, okay, you can wrap it, you can change the color of it. Oh, the BMW has some customization. We saw that in the gameplay earlier. And, you know, few wraps, few little things, and then all of a sudden it gets a little bit mental. We go from colors customization to what was that Bugatti Veyron doing? What? The customization, quite frankly, is insane, and there is no way this is displaying the mobile version of the game. This is running on PC. Absolute, no question. Either way, I'm very excited to check out the customization. The handling is one thing that I'm curious about. I'm wondering if you have to do the crazy kind of brake to drift that's clearly inspired even more so than from Need for Speed as of recent or as of past. You know, brake to drift now, get in the bin. Now, another part of this game we've seen in the past is UGC, user-generated content. And let's just say they're gonna go a little bit crazy with it. Now, I've said for so long that I would love to see an event creator in Need for Speed. Now, this is just taking it to a kind of another level. We have got GTA-style races in the game, and this is our first look at how the builder works. There's no way there is no way. So in this, you can create crazy obstacle courses, do whatever the hell you want to do, and publish it, I'm sure, for other people to check it out. I can't read Chinese, so I can't tell you the full details. Nonetheless, this is awesome. It may be a step too far personally for the console version, but the way I'm looking at this is a really good testing ground to see what they can really get away with. I personally don't mind if the ability was kind of in like an arcade mode where you can do this. But of course, Need for Speed to me is always a little bit more real, a bit more gritty, a little bit more street racing. But when it comes to the creator mode, I quite frankly don't care, and I want to go a little bit crazy with it. So as I said, in terms of doing it in mobile version, which is not created by Criterion, I don't really hate the idea, as long as I can make some road races with this stuff as well and custom game modes eventually. That would be sweet. And another point is that I really want to make this very clear that this is a Chinese game. They have a full dedicated trailer showing you Chinese cars. Yes, that's the trailer. Some of these are quite hilarious, actually. I saw Wooling. I know what Wooling is. Is there any MGs? Because MGs are taking over the damn planet, especially over in the UK, because UK people think MG is still a British brand. It's not. Nonetheless, one of these cars really stood out to me because, you know, you got the normal electric EV bubble, the normal electric. Yeah, why are you here? I'm not even going to complain because, quite honestly, I think this is going to be a hilarious amount of fun. But that boy in the background, you deserve to be there. You stay where you are. Now, something I think that Need for Speed is really missing is some more fun game modes. This is something that I think can detach from the base game. So this is a capture the flag mode. All of this will be linked down below. This is a full like 1 hour 30 of the PC build uploaded by Crown's other channel. I think considering they have the big custom modes thing, being able to make your own custom areas to do these types of game modes, I don't know, it's just something more fun, and I think it's something that could be really, really nice. There's also some team races as well, which I'm guessing are quite similar to Most Wanted 2012's, where based on the team positionings, you win or lose. I found it quite frustrating in the past, but honestly, I'm pretty impressed with the fact that there is a PC version and it looks pretty decent visually. It is going to be pretty interesting overall to see exactly what this is all about. Of course, we have an idea. There's a little bit of a story based on when we last played it. There's some progression here, but ultimately it's still a mobile game, and I'm kind of curious how they're going to monetize it, because they're not making this out of the fun of their heart. There's going to be some mobile game tactics in here to try and get you to spend money on the game. Quite frankly, Tencent isn't just going to be throwing all of this money at this series and not expect some decent returns. But hey, Need for Speed spreading further out to mobile platforms and ultimately to the other side of the planet, I think will be good overall for Need for Speed, because bringing people into the series as a whole is just a good thing. I'm always happy to do that, and the handling is probably mainly the questionable bit that I have. Other than that, it looks decent. Obviously, I mentioned this could be a good test playground to really see exactly what they could do and what would work and what makes maybe too over the top for the base game. But this has got a dedicated hot pursuit mode before the main game gets it. Well, depending on when it releases actually, but a Hot Pursuit mode is likely what we're gonna see with the Hot Pursuit update coming actually in 30 days from now. Also, this Audi isn't that the, what's it called? It's the e-tron one, isn't it? Not the big one, the proper e-tron, the small one, which actually would be a pretty interesting car to see in this feed, especially considering we got the Taycan as well. It kind of would make sense to have it. Anyway, it's pretty interesting. So this all comes down to it then. Am I technically right about Need for Speed 2024? Do you remember this video? Need for Speed 2024 is coming. Obviously. Yeah, no, okay, I was kind of wrong on that. Anyway, we've got some more on mobile. If you want to check that out, you're in the right place. I'm going to do more as soon as we get hold of more. As soon as I can damn play the game.